Hey everyone, welcome back to ScribbleStokes. Let's talk about something wild happening in the crypto markets right now. Despite all the bearish sentiment and doom and gloom headlines, we're seeing some serious breakout signals for altcoins like Solana, SOL, and Avalanche, AVAX. Could this be the mini rally we've been waiting for? Stick around as we break down the data, the whale moves, and what this might mean for the broader market. First, let's set the stage with where the market is at. If you've been following along, you know sentiment has been pretty rough lately. The crypto fear and greed index is sitting at 29 as of today, firmly in fear territory. Bitcoin's been struggling to hold above $58,000, and most altcoins have been bleeding out with double-digit losses over the past month. But amidst this sea of red, something interesting is popping up. SOL and AVAX are showing technical signals that could point to a reversal, or at least a short-term pump. So, what's driving this, and why now? Let's dive into the nitty-gritty for both of these coins, starting with Solana. SOL is currently trading around $143, up about 8% in the last 48 hours. What's caught my eye is the daily chart. SOL just broke above a key resistance level at $140, which it's been testing for weeks. The RSI on the daily timeframe is at 55, moving out of oversold territory and showing some bullish momentum. On top of that, we've got on-chain data lighting up. According to Whale Alert, a massive transfer of 250,000 SOL, worth over $35 million, moved to a major exchange yesterday. Now, this could be a whale positioning for a sell-off, but exchange inflows for SOL have actually decreased by 12% over the past week, per CryptoQuant data, hinting that this might be accumulation rather than distribution. If SOL can hold above $140, the next resistance to watch is $155. Break that, and we could see a push toward $170. Now, let's talk Avalanche. AVAX is sitting at $27.50, up roughly 6% in the same 48-hour window. Similar story here. It's just punched through a descending trend line on the 4-hour chart, with support forming at $26. The RSI is a bit hotter at 58, suggesting there's still room to run before it hits overbought levels. What's really interesting is the whale activity. Glassnode data shows a spike in large transactions over $100,000 in the past few days, with net inflows to exchanges dropping by 9%. This could mean big players are holding or accumulating rather than dumping. If AVAX maintains momentum, $30 is the next psychological barrier, with a potential move to $34 if volume picks up. So, what does this mean for the rest of the market? Well, let's be real. Two altcoins breaking out doesn't automatically flip the bearish narrative. Bitcoin's dominance is still hovering around 56%, and if BTC can't reclaim $60,000 soon, any altcoin rally might fizzle out fast. But here's the flip side. Historically, altcoin pumps like this can act as a leading indicator for broader market recovery. When smaller caps start showing strength while BTC consolidates, it often signals that risk appetite is creeping back in. Plus, with the fear and greed index so low, we're arguably at a point of maximum pessimism. Contrarian traders know this can be a setup for a bounce. That said, volume on both SOL and AVAX is still below their 30-day averages, so I'm not popping champagne just yet. We need to see sustained buying pressure to confirm this isn't just a dead cat bounce. Zooming out, let's think about the bigger picture. If SOL and AVAX can sustain these breakouts, it might draw attention back to Layer 1 plays as a whole. Projects with strong fundamentals and developer activity, like Solana's DeFi ecosystem or Avalanche's subnet growth, could start pulling in fresh capital. But here's the caveat. Macro conditions are still shaky. If we get another round of negative economic data or rate hike fears, risk assets like crypto could take a hit regardless of technicals. Keep an eye on BTC's reaction at $58,000 support. If it cracks, altcoins will likely follow. Alright traders, I want to hear from you. Are you seeing these breakout signals on SOL and AVAX as a buying opportunity, or are you waiting for more confirmation? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know what other altcoins you've got on your radar. If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to ScribbleStokes for more daily crypto insights. Before I sign off, here's something to chew on. With sentiment this low, are we setting up for a surprise rally, or is this just a brief flicker before the bears take over again? The data's giving us mixed signals, and I'm curious to see how this plays out over the next week. Stay sharp, and I'll catch you in the next video.